Hello everyone, welcome to Marathi ML channel and wish you very happy Republic Day. Uh, Nowadays, GPT and the stable diffusion is one of the hot topic in the AI industry, and not in the AI industry but across over the world. People are very fascinated with these new inventions happen after the transformer based model, and everyone is very curious and trying out different possibilities how we can invent the new product using this two invention, right? So recently there was one paper released called as Instruct-Pix2Pix, and this is what the topic today we are going to understand. So in this paper, the author used GPT based model along with the stable diffusion, and he will create the image eh, along with the human instructions. So what I mean to say that if you pass the image and if you pass the edit instructions, then that image is getting changed as per the instructions. So I'm not going to waste much more time on explaining this. Let's jump to the website of this Instruct-Pix2Pix and understand each and everything. Also in this video I'm going to help you with the notebook file so that you can use in your local laptop or desktop just to play with this. In next video I'll explain the uh, architecture, that means the paper explanation about this Instruct-Pix2Pix, so that it will help you a lot if you wanted to uh, do the further enhancement in this. Okay, but for that I'll require your help, guys. Please like, share and subscribe and spread this knowledge as much as possible. Okay, so let's jump to the website. So the author is Tim Brooks, Alexander and Alexi. Sorry for if I pronounce wrongly the name, but these are the people from University of California, the Berkeley, who has developed this model, and it follow the image editing instructions. So we know that using the stable diffusion we are able to create the image. So stable diffusion is mainly for the creation of the image when we pass the text, right? For example, if I pass the text like um, swap the sunflower with the roses or give me the roses, okay, then probably it will give the picture of the rose, right? So and we also we knew the chat GPT where we are sending some instructions and it will follow that instruction and perform these actions. So in this paper the author from this University of Berkeley giving instructions. Suppose we are passing image of sunflower, right? If you look at the diagram, so we are passing image of a flower plot, and here we are saying that swap the sunflower with the roses, so it will convert those sunflower into the roses. Second, add a fireworks to the sky. So when we pass the this kind of image of Eiffel Tower and say that add fireworks to the sky, so the background is getting changed with the fireworks. Okay, similarly, so there are multiple instructions, multiple images are there. Probably definitely I will explain how we can use this inference code and play with that in couple of moments, so just stay tuned here. But let's understand the what is exactly. So they have proposed the method of editing image from human instructions. Okay, now if you look at this line, okay, so it allow the editing image. So this is very the good invention, right? If you want to edit the image, some time we require some tools, but with the with the editing with the text capability, we can edit the image. So when you given an input image and return instruction, it tells the model what to do, and our model follows these instructions to obtain the image. Now author also explain the what they have used. They have used the GPT-3 model and text to image model, that is stable diffusion. So combination of GPT-3, which is a generative based model, and the stable diffusion model, using this combination of these two things, they have developed this Instruct-Pix2Pix image, Instruct-Pix2Pix model. Okay, now if you look at this video, a small video of 34 seconds, you can see how we are passing the instruction, and based on this instruction how the image is getting evaluated. So let me play this. So see, we here we are typing, could you make this image look like springtime, so we are passing image and with instructions, so it will convert that image into the springtime. Second, have the sky to be blue. Now with the same image, keep the same text, only little bit changes, and it changes that image into the sky blue. Similarly, again we wanted to make it some look like a fairy tale. So see, this is what happened now. Earlier we are just playing with the text based bot, where we are sending some text and we are getting some response as a text. But when we combine this chat gpt type of instructions, or a chat gpt kind of model, which is I think gpt-3 model or gpt 3.5 model, along with the stable diffusion, now my bot can uh, act as a giving the response in the form of image as well. So definitely in coming days we can see my bot my chat gpt model can work as a multi-model, where my bot is not giving the response in the form of text, but it also gives the response in form of video, in form of audio, or in form of image, right? So this is really great. I think they have given a lot of example here. If you can see these inputs, now this input is something mountain and the water, and we are giving instruction add boats on the water. So now boats get added into the water. Now replace the mountain with the city skyline. Now see, the mountain is getting replaces with the city skyline. I think this is very nice, I can say, invention. I'll provide you the link in the description. Please do and check and play with this model. Okay, so there are a lot of example with lot of instruction has given. So I'm not going to in you know invest time in this explaining each and everything. I'll insist you guys to just visit this website and see what are the results are available. Okay, now jump to the notebook file. Here I have explained step by step how we can, if I want to use this model, how I can use it. So this model is available in Hugging Face, so we can use the Hugging Face inference space to use this model. So first let's I have already did that, but let me run it again. So we have to install the transformer, accelerate, and torch. So you can use it in Google Colab. Make sure that you update the GPU so that this will not take much time. So we have installed this transformer based model, accelerate, and torch. After that we have to install also the diffuser based model, because it is a combination of stable diffusion plus GPT. So we have installed this diffuser based model. Yeah, and then uh, yeah, and then meanwhile it's getting installed, we have also install this model, that is so diffuser based model. We have to import these classes, that is stable diffusion, Instruct-Pix2Pix pipeline, and Euler extra scheduler. Okay, so and also we require a PyTorch, because it is developed in the PyTorch. So we have to install these we have to import this library. Along with the, we have to specify the model ID. So we are using Tim Brooks. Tim Brooks is one of the I can say one of the author who developed this model. And we are passing the stable diffusion Instruct-Pix2Pix pipeline. So we are using model ID, we are using torch float 16 and safety checker none. Okay, and also we are using CUDA, and these are the stuff. So these are readily available. If you look at this their GitHub page, at the end of this page they have given the line of code if anyone want to use as a if anyone want to use this as an inference. Okay, so you can just, I have used the same instructions, so you can use this and play with this model. Okay, so these are the GitHub pages available. Also they have deployed in Hugging Face, so I'll explain in while. Okay, so yeah, so it's getting downloaded. Yep. Meanwhile we use some of the examples. So these are the examples image. It's available in their GitHub, so let's load that image. And then after that, just we need to convert those image into the RGB format, as that is the requirement. So we convert that image into the RGB format. So we can see there is a something, a statue like image. Okay, we have, and let's send a prompt. Now what prompt we are sending? Turn him into the cyborg. Okay, so if you turn into the sum of, and we are passing the pipe prompt, image, number of inference steps, and the image guidance scale. So so these are the some of the parameters we may need to change depending on the requirement, and see it's converted into the uh, in some format. So this is really good, guys, right? So we are passing image and it is converted into the required things, so just to play more, I have used my logo, that is my AML channel logo, and I want to do some changes, and let's see how this model behaves with the prompt I want. So I uploaded already this logo in my Colab notebook and converted into the RGB format. Now let's say I want to make this convert this into the painting. So I given a prompt like the make a painting and passing the by default value, and when I say make a painting, so I expected that this image should convert into the painting like image. Yeah, yes, it's converting. So it's, if you can see, it's taking 20 steps, and see, I think it's awesome, right? It convert that image into the painting like steps. This is really good. Now my child like a Minecraft. Okay, so I thought let's give a prompt something like a make a Minecraft. Okay, so when I play, when I run this, so it will convert into the kind of Minecraft image. Okay, so see, I think it's pretty cool, right? It convert that image into the Minecraft type of image. So if anyone do not want to run this into the collab and want to just use it directly, so Hugging Face is providing that workspace. So there is a one link, let me open it up. Yeah, so this is Hugging Face. Let me, let's give some time, it's taking a bit time because it's hosted online. Yeah, so Hugging Face spaces Tim Brooks Instruct-Pix2Pix. Okay, so let me upload image. So I have downloaded one image from the web, which is a high definition image, so that I expect I get some good results. So let me upload that image. Yeah, so this is the what image it look like, and let me change that image. I want replace that road. So I can say there is a one road is available and there is a water beside. Okay, and I want to replace that road with the water. If I say replace road with water, let's see what will happen. I'll keep everything as by default as of now. I do not want to change. So let's see how we will get the response. Yeah, as it is hosted on the site, so it will take a good take bit time, but if you run it locally, then it will be very easy. Okay, so meanwhile it's running because it's taking 50 steps, and I believe, yeah, it's running. Yeah, so meanwhile it's running, and there are few instructions we have to take care. So if you say if you are not getting what you want, then there are some a little bit fine tuning is required. So what it is that, if you are not getting image enough, then it may be that CFG weight may be too high. So this value detect how similar output should be the input, right? So it's possible that your edit requires larger changes from the original image, and your CFG weight isn't allowing that. So alternatively, your text weight may be too slow. So this value dictates how much to listen to the text instructions. Okay, so the default value is 1.5 and the text is 7.5 are good starting point, but aren't necessarily optimal. So depending on this, if you change the image and the text CFG accordingly, you may expect the good result. Okay, so these are the some of the instructions that you have to fine tune if you are not getting the expected output. Now you can also try generating result with the different random seeds by setting the randomized seed. So running generation multiple times, you can also try randomize CFG as well. Now rephrasing instructions sometimes improves the result. So it is very important that because this model is trained set of text, right? So sometimes it is also important, if you rephrase your instruction properly, it will give the good results. Increasing the number of steps is also give the good result. Now if you can say it's 50, it's too high. However, I run this notebook only with the 10 20 steps, okay, but increasing the steps, it will give the good results, okay. Now suppose sometimes if you face that image is very weird. I have tried few of the images earlier, so I got some very weird image. And what does that mean? That the stable diffusion, you know that it has an auto encoder, okay. So auto encoder has very hard time with the faces that are small in the image. And try, so what it's saying, cropping the image so that face takes up the larger portion of the frame, okay. So that is it's all about, but I'll really say that you just play with this. uh, it's really taking a long time. Let me just uh, let me just run it. Okay, let me reload this page just to, yeah, I think it's load. Let me reduce the steps to only 10 so that it will not take much time. Let me upload it again. Yes, and let me say sentence replace road with water, okay. And let me click on the generate button. I'll hope this time it will not, but as it is running on the internet, so it may take some time. Let's wait for a couple of more minutes. Yeah, yeah guys, so see, the output is here. I have reduced the steps to 10. It does not look it is not acceptable image what you want, but yeah, again the author has given the reasons. If you are not getting, then these are the some of the things you have to change. I feel that it's because of the I have reduced the steps to 10. Because of that it will happen, but if you increase the steps, so definitely you will get the output, the good, better and output. I also come across there is a notebook, the Suraj Patil from Hugging Face has given the notebook where he loaded the model similarly like we, but he has also given the Gradio functionality to this inference, so that you are not depending on the online model of this, which is online model. So as it is giving the there is a lag and it will take a long time, so better you can use that, run it locally, and you can play with the as much as possible. Okay, so till that time, thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.